Pisces. Just trying to figure out your card scenario. Your theme today is imagination. Didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to make sure. My sister's going to be getting home from work probably any minute, and I don't want to be interrupted. Imagination. Like, I couldn't even figure it out. I was like, imagination? Like, I think you're really going to have to step out of the box on something. Let's see. I believe this has something to do with somebody else. I was picking up on two people. Imagination. Okay, here we go. Okay, first person, we've got Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Second person, okay, we can't just have one card for this person. Wait, let me see. Whoopsies. Here we go. So, second person, we have Page of Pentacles, we have 10 of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles. So, the King and the Queen have come to the table. So, imagination. Okay, now. Third line, what's the situation between the two? Okay, now we got a Queen of Cups, a Four of Cups, and third card, please. Ace of Wands, Temperance on the bottom, Knight of... Okay, so seems like there's quite a little bit hiding under the bottom of the deck. If I need to get into that, I will. Then we got Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. So right away, I'm like, okay, so these two people, okay, it seems like what's going on right now is in the past, while one person was healing, the other person was figuring out how to make money. Okay? And one person, spent a lot of time putting up a very, 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 very tough wall. Okay? And like I said, the other person kind of trying to figure out how to make money. Okay? Clearly they knew that they wanted to build something with somebody. Okay? I mean, that whole picture is the picture perfect for somebody, okay? You break it down however way you want, but that's a house, that's children, that's, there's a pond there, there's a garden there, there's, beautiful weeping willows in the background, like, it's the picture perfect for somebody. It's the picture perfect for this person trying to figure out money. Okay, now, this other person that put up this wall, okay, they put up this wall, but then they went on a fucking rampage. Knight of Swords. Okay? They wanted to get something said or something having to be heard. Okay? They went full front, and they knew that the wall that they had put up, nobody was going to be able to penetrate. So they could say anything they fucking wanted, and nobody was going to break their wall down. Okay, so clearly this Queen of Pentacles had a lot to say. Now, it seems like current situation, she's just chilling. Okay, she's chilling in her yard with her money, with her crown, with her shit. Okay, she's chilling. So whatever this path that you've both taken, you kind of both ended up at the same place. Okay, you both figured out how to ground, right? And with the king, this male energy, the way that they're sitting now is, I mean, all I can see is his shoes. He has really nice shoes on. You can't see her feet. She's just planted in the ground. He's in his castle. His feet are on cement. So that's interesting. One person, the feminine energy could be more green than the other person. Feminine energy might also smoke a lot of weed, while this other person doesn't. This other person is like this king. I mean, his pentacle is bigger than hers. He's got grapes. You know he makes wine with that shit. He's got his staff in his hand. She doesn't. She has flowers. So, I mean, this guy's got a lot going on. He's in his temple, right? He's in his home. She is like in the woods. Okay? So, now the situation between the two. It looks like I'm gonna follow the character suit because we've got one and the other. So the way I can see this is the Four of Cups. Somebody's waiting, okay? But the thing is that they've got all the cups are lined up to be filled, and none of them are being filled. Okay, so it's like, I almost feel like somebody is putting a lot out there and getting nothing back. I just heard Tinder. You could be on a dating site and you keep asking people out and nobody's responding. Okay? And it's like, because you want this queen. That's the thing. You want the person that loves themselves enough that they can chill, especially if you smoke weed. I mean, weed is like a totally different thing. Like, once you start smoking weed, you don't really drink anymore. You don't really hang out with people who are eccentric, dramatic, alcoholics. Like, you kind of like switch yourself because you notice how much weed is just satisfying itself. You find other avenues to go down when you smoke weed. But a weed smoker has to be with a weed smoker, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, but yes, at the same time, yes, they do. So it's like this person wants to be with this queen, okay? And I think that's why they're getting nowhere, or that's why someone's getting nowhere, because there's somebody set for you. And whether or not it makes it to the finish line is both of your decision, right? Do they know each other? I mean, I'm getting no. Yeah, it's a toss-up. I don't really think you guys know each other, which means that you have to meet one another, which means that's where the imagination comes in. Okay, why is imagination here? Did you see how that just flipped out of my hand? And look at who it is. The Empress and the King of Cups. So now we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the King and the Queen of Cups. Like, there's two matches here. So the thing is with the imagination is the Empress is ready. The Empress is that ready energy, right? She's almost going to have a baby. Her crown chakra is lit up. So it's like she's about to enter a whole new phase, okay? She also has a rabbit beside her, a hare beside her, and anybody that knows rabbits, like, that shit is not easy to have a rabbit beside you. So this Empress is something else, okay? They're making something happen, and I also see a thaw here. I feel like once the winter thaws, okay, once the winter thaws and this Empress is ready, okay, for this next phase, which I mean, I would say is going to happen pretty soon. It's like all will lead down the same road is kind of what I'm getting. See how suddenly the sun just hit me? Like that's like kind of like the Ace of Wands, you know, like I feel like you're going to get lit up. Like the way that it has to happen is imagination. It's imagining, you know, it's like going, you know, it's like being in a city or fuck being anywhere and just setting yourself up to know that if you are meant to meet the right person, you will. And then I also kind of feel like somebody might have seen somebody a few times and then they kind of keep seeing the same person and they notice that they like that person. It's all about imagination. It's all about this Ace of Wands. And the thing is that the King has the wand and so does the Empress. And they actually have the same wand in their hand. It's just the King's is purple and the Empress's is green. So the King is going to use his third eye. Okay, this king, this guy, this masculine energy knows how to use their third eye. They know how to use, it's like they get deja vu all the time and they're not figuring it out why they get deja vu. It's because they constantly picture things, right? They just don't know that that's what deja vu is. It's like you're predicting the future, right? Your mind is seeing the future. So this king is going to use his third eye, and that Empress is going to use her instincts. That Empress is going to use her heart. Her heart will guide her to where she needs to go. And that's why she's pregnant, because she's moving into the next phase of being able to connect, which means these two are going to connect. And it's with the heart and with the grounding, right? It's with both. It's using your telepathy and having your telepathy be set to the right channel, which means even in your thought frame, your thought patterns, you cannot lie, right? When you lie, that throws off people's telepathy, right? Because people's telepathy tends to tell the truth. But if their soul lies, or if they lie in real life, it fucks up the telepathy channels, right? So you have to be very straight with yourself. And that's why I'm like, this man, I don't think he knows what he does, right? But this Empress, she does. He just kind of thinks it's like coincidence. I think he's going to start to understand more that it's not coincidence, that he's actually being able to do things. And this is all about imagination. This is about imagining it and making it happen. Pisces, I feel like this guy is for you. Just saying. Good luck and Godspeed.